back to the episode of Last Elder Survival 3. We return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We're kicking things off at my favorite event, the Junkyard. And this version of the Junkyard, easy peasy, baby, because normally we're supposed to go and scavenge for an engine in this death trap of a location. But that's why I always ride around with an engine on the back of the whip, because that means that this one of 3 versions of the Junkyard event literally just becomes 50 bajillion times easier. So today is already kicking off with a bang. Maybe we can find an ATV battery. Let's freaking go. This is a big bang if I've ever seen one, baby. Woo! Y'all, today is starting out amazing, and let me just say it's only gonna get better because the bear event decided to respawn as well. So we're gonna be chasing that doofus around a little bit, but they also do want to clear out this location just a tad. Not too much though, because woo, there are a lot of zombies that we got to worry about, but there are a couple of loot stockpiles that I do want to hit up. But nonetheless, like, listen, this just made things significantly easier. Like, y'all do not even understand, because the process of getting an engine, you just get attacked by waves upon waves upon waves of zombies. Now, I just want to make sure to actually loot up this and then the back of that, like, one van over here. This tends to have some of the better loot in this location. Nothing super incredible, but a little bit of gas and, I guess, a shirt. I'll take it. And then this back of this truck over here is not too shabby either. Let's just go in. Whoa, why is that dude from the north attacking me? Let's back it up. And then there's like that one zombie over there on patrol. We're gonna wait for him to back up, and then I want to loot up this minivan, SUV. I think it's a minivan. Want to go and loot that up because I think that is a savage giant over there. So we're gonna get all sneaky dicky like right behind him there, lads, and let's go and see what we got inside of here. And then we're dipping out because I just want to save the weapon durability. Like, we literally opened up arguably the best chest that this place does have to offer, and honestly, I'll just get rid of the one wire over there. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeet! Let's yeet our way out of here. Thank you so much for the hospitality, Junkyard. And that is why I always ride around with an engine on the back of my motorcycle. Not because I'm crazy, but because A, if I find a generator, more than happy to swippity swap that out. And B, well, if that version of the Junkyard event spawns in, we are ready to freaking tackle it. Speaking of tackling things, I don't know if tackling a bear is the best idea, but YOLO, we will metaphorically tackle the bear then in that case and bring this dude to justice. What's he guilty of? Being a zombie! The most heinous crime imaginable, except for the zombie weatherman. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I talk about him a little bit in today's 7 Days to Die video. Y'all should totally check it out in case you haven't already. That series is a banger. Things are going awesome. But enough talk about that, because we got a freaking bear we gotta battle, and this guy is no pushover, my dude. If I am not mistaken, he is going to be a very angry dude. Where is the bear? Hello? Mr. Bear. Oh, I see the bear over here. He is already almost dead. Yeet. Oh no, he freaking yelled my eardrums off. No, bear, die. Woo! Woo! Why was that so easy? I have no idea whatsoever, but I'm not complaining. Let's go. I have no idea why he had 140 health. But that's the amount of stuff we got from 140 health. This is the best trade deal in the history of trade deals. I think he might have been glitched from the last time that we battled him. If y'all recall, we actually went to war with that dude just in the last episode. We've been battling the bejesus out of him. And as a result of those battles, what ended up happening was he got, long story short, stuck in a basement building. I don't know how, I'm not a bearologist. He got stuck in a basement building, and we were able to super easily just kill him, and he didn't get the chance to like run away to his kind of like home location, which is normally here, because what the bear actually does and what you gotta watch out for in the boss battles, a bit of a heads up for you boys and girls, is he actually devours this deer over here and heals kind of similarly to the blind one, if I'm not mistaken. But well, he didn't get enough of a chance to heal apparently, and we just got our hands on a lot of stuff. Speaking of stuff, I also knocked out some of the daily tasks from yesterday. I gotta go and kill Lucy Luck with a Glock, grow a couple carrots, and oh, we going turkey hunting today. Okie dokie. I suppose that I have noted that, but we got ourselves another level. We're up to level 27 in the season pass, rapidly approaching the amazing prizes that await us in about the last 5 levels. Gas cylinder, ATV car battery, khakis, khaki underwear that is, and of course this dope backpack to pair with an ATV transmission and the Seaburn armor, which is just the best armor in the game because it just offers so much. But for now, we got a lot of stuff, y'all, so I'm just stoked. I was not expecting that to go so smoothly. I was ready to hunt this bear across multiple locations. In case y'all can't tell, that's why I have multiple flare guns. We didn't even have to use one. We just kind of attacked him with a saw blade on the end of a mace and bada boom, bada bang. The dude was dead as can be. So, I mean, I was expecting a more adventurous murder, but a murder's a murder. I will take that and add it to the zombie bear tally. Now, apparently the zombie bear event, from what I have heard, I think the first time it'll respawn 24 hours after you kill it, and after that, I think the zombie bear event will respawn every 48 hours. That is what I have personally heard, and I assume that it is correcto mundo. Hello. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna spit on me. Douche canoe, I thought you were gonna run up on me. No, he did not run up on me. He was too scared. He spat at me from a distance. And two, will I spit on your dead body, spitter? How's that feel? Oh, hello. Always love to get me some more saw blade macitude. I'll probably just leave behind this one spring over here. And ooh, speaking of which, I'm gonna go and actually empty up some gas into the chopper. And also, dude, I don't know, I'm just so, like, that ended up so well. That went surprisingly well. The fact that we're able to kill the bears so quickly, I'm freaking stoked about that, man. And I've heard that that's happened to a couple other people as well, where like the first time that they encounter him, after they kill him initially, that he has super low health. So like, is that supposed to be happening? I want to say, I don't think so, unless the zombie bear's coming back from the dead and he's super weak from the last time we killed him. I mean, that might be a possible explanation. I just have no idea why he was so weak. But if he's just gonna be an easy kill like every 48 hours, because I think after the first time he respawns, I've heard that he respawns every 48 hours. I mean, if that's gonna be the case, I cannot wait to meet the zombie bear again. I was dreading it a little bit, because I'm like, I gotta go on a freaking wild goose hunt around these parts. You don't want to mess with geese, dude. Geese, low-key deadly. I'm just saying, if a goose had the opportunity, it would kill. A goose would make for a prime murder suspect. If it wasn't a goose. That's what makes it such a murder. That's what makes it such a perfect murderer. No one would ever expect the goose, but we all know that the geese are capable of these atrocities. We also, this is the raid we got lined up for a little bit later. Labs 076. I will be taking your stuff. Hope that that's cool, my dude. But before we decide to dive into the other event of a season 5 over here in the form of this forest, and also we'll probably end up running around a couple of forests too. I'll probably just kind of edit a lot of that out though, because I just got to go and find me some turkeys, you know, because I want to go and get me this daily task knocked out, because it should go pretty smoothly. I don't think the turkeys will fight back. This isn't Bunker Bravo. Speaking of which, we haven't done a Bunker Bravo run in a while. Do we do that soon? Might need to be done, y'all. I shudder at the thought of it. We also gotta run over the swamp sometime soon as well. I have been kind of neglecting my swamp duties a little bit, and I want to put those rare resources to use. But regardless of that, boom! We went over this kind of news that the location claim system in Sector 7 is actually going to be removed, and we kind of broke that down quite a little bit. And one of the potential things that this could mean is actually a Sector 7 update coming our way potentially in Season 6. But today, boom! Something very interesting did actually come out. So here we're gonna actually see a last day on Earth post where they created a poll saying, survivors, we're starting an experimental section, Ask the Devs, which I'm super excited about, that they are going to be answering some more questions, hopefully showing off some more future stuff, because it feels like lately they haven't really been talking about the future too much, man, and I've been a little bit disappointed by it. But regardless, let's continue the post. Vote for the topic you find most interesting and we will give a response to it. The voting will last until February 18th, and there are 2 options: changes in Sector 7 and Season 6, which makes it seem like these are going to be 2 entirely entirely distinct things. One of the things we hypothesized about was that we could even see a season 6 happening, and it has to do with Sector 7, but instead, it does appear that it's going to be a little bit different, and from the way that the poll's going so far, we're probably going to hear about season 6, which personally, I am a little bit more excited for, especially because we were able to break down some stuff regarding what we can expect from this Sector 7 update that looks to be distinct from a season update as well. Boom! So what we're seeing here is actually some of the replies where some people replied to this post that we showed off where it was the, the image of the Sector 7 stuff being removed, like the announcement that the location claim system is disappearing. So my man Christian over here actually replied to that post and saying it would be much better if we didn't have to rebuild the base every week. It's very annoying. Facts. Preach, Christian, preach. Every week to look for the same things to rebuild the same buildings. If these aren't enough and people have time, stuff is gone again. That is not possible, to which Last Day on Earth themselves replies to this as saying, it's gonna be different soon, Christian. So it's kind of a little bit of a hint towards what else we can expect in these coming Sector 7 changes, and by the sounds of it, it appears that the weekly horde is going to disappear, or that in some capacity, you don't need to rebuild your base every week. This is huge news. This is one of the most annoying things about Sector 7, at least in my eyes. The fact that you're constantly losing your progress pretty much, and the fact that it now appears that you might be able to make permanent progress from what Last Day on Earth is hinting at is huge, because literally some of the only loot that would not disappear every week would be the loot that you could carry in your pockets. And the Sector 7 pockets are very small. They are very small. So the fact that we might actually be able to safely keep loot in our bases, that our bases are not going to be constantly being destroyed, and that we are going to be able to actually make progress is bloody huge. Boom. This is another comment that was posted in reply to the location claim system thing that I was talking about, where Cap Noodle, hopefully I did not butcher your name, Cap, commented, so the crater will be on the multi-side, question mark? To which Last Day on Earth replies, yes! It's on the Sector 7 side. In case y'all do not know what I'm talking about, boom! This right here is that crater where they actually show off as some sort of a city being within this crater, which pretty much is this giant location that's in the northeast of the map. If y'all follow me over here, you guys can actually see that exact crater, which appears to be being referenced. We broke this down a little bit more in depth in our dedicated crater video, but there were some context clues which made it seem like the crater might actually be moved to a single player location. However, from what we heard in that comment where the person asked, so the crater will be on the multiplayer side, and Last Day on Earth said, yes, it's on the Sector 7 side, is huge, because that now means that we know that there is going to be a huge city within the crater in the multiplayer side of things. And this is where things get interesting, because it might either be a city of survivors who might be friendly, or a shelter for outcasts and bandits. Now, these are two very distinct possibilities, one of which makes this out to be a very aggressive and dangerous location that we would have to clear out, and the other would make it out to be a location that we could go to, gain quests from, interact with NPCs and even other people, all sorts of jazz like that. Maybe even it'll be the basis for PvP in that case, where we can actually engage in player versus player combat. But boom, within the comments to this post, we actually have a comment here from Forgax Andre saying, better a less city. Who has a market to buy stuff like guns and rare materials would be nice to have, where Forgax is kind of saying like, hey, wouldn't it be awesome if this was a city where we could trade and do stuff like that? But Last Day on Earth replies, hinting towards a little more of a aggressive outlook. They kind of offer up the alternative that it might be a location to be robbed. So it looks like they're hinting and leaning towards this crater location, which is established to be in Sector 7, which is established to have civilization to actually be an aggressive location. So it's either going to be some sort of a PvE location where we go into here with our friends and battle against bandits and raiders within this crater, which, by the way, the fact that it's a massive crater, maybe it'll be protected from the radiation that makes Sector 7 otherwise very deadly. That's another potentiality. But also, maybe it'll be where PvP finally becomes a thing, because we know that player versus player is a big thing that they have been working on for Sector 7, where we'll be able to fight against others in a giant kind of like built up civilization like this. Maybe it'll have a mix of multiple types of zones, some PvE, which is player versus environment, so like raiders and non-other players, and then a PvP section within this crater. But like, there's so much potential for what this could be, and I am freaking hyped for it, especially after breaking down some of the stuff that I am showing for y'all today and all the research that we did into this topic. But let me know what you boys and girls do think about this, because I really want to hear your guys' thoughts on what you think regarding the Sector 7 update, which looks to be completely separate from the current season and from any season. It looks like it's going to be its own thing rather than part of a season. And not just that, the fact that the crater is going to have buildings in there and it's going to be some sort of potential location where we could be robbed, making it seem like there's going to be some dangerous combat going on. Make sure to let me know in that comment section down below. And a reminder that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way into the weekly $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe, that will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that's what we'll be doing for the week, and we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date. Sorry about the burp there. With every single video, y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. That it will help you stay in the loop on. And let me just say, spoiler alert, there are a lot of good ones coming. There are some awesome ones I got my eyes and ears peeled upon that I cannot wait to begin some series on. If y'all like Last Day on Earth, a great chance y'all that you will be enjoying some of the ones that I got up my sleeve for your beautiful lads and lassies. So make sure that y'all are staying tuned and checking out some of the other videos in addition to Last Day on Earth, because oh yeah, as well, whenever anything new does come to Last Day on Earth, we are of course checking that out absolutely ASAP and showing off all the new things that it does have to offer. And yo, let's go! It's a fat Tauticus himself that we get to battle with in immense combat. And I do not feel like killing this dude in a melee context, but I definitely feel like killing this dude in general, because this is one of the 3 different versions of the old mine top floor that can spawn, and this one gets us the most bonus vials, which are of course going to be a huge help with us, because we want to go to gladiator war with a lot of the dudes in Nick Santy's little area, because I want to battle their max levels. And also we need a lot of zombie teeth, the same ones that the zombie bear dropped, which you can get from using the vials to battle in Nick Santy's gladiator arena. Well, we gotta kill a lot of things, but in exchange for killing things, we will get out of here, crawling. Now is not the time to be bugging me. I'm killing someone else. Can't you see I'm busy? It's gonna be a great way for us to acquire even more teeth than ever before. And that's gonna be good, because we literally, you know how many we need? 10,000! 10,000 teeth. If we want to, oh my god, this is a lot of crawlers. If we want to actually bring doom to the backpack game by getting a cat backpack, because that kitty backpack is hype. But alrighty, let's go and continue our adventure here through the old mine, where we will be able to acquire more and more of these blood samples. Because here's the thing, the higher level that we fight, it does cost more samples to do those levels, but also we get exponentially more teeth after a certain point. And I also just want to see what it's like to battle the highest level versions of some of these enemies. More just out of pure curiosity than anything else. And because I like to challenge myself, and nothing more challenging than fighting the deadliest versions of some of the enemies that the game does have to offer. Also, I do not have any food, so I really hope that I find some food down in the old mine. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. I know that I'm gonna be finding some bosses, but hey, we'll kill them. Just as we always do. It's my favorite pastime, and it's gonna be my favorite current time, and it's gonna be my favorite future time. It is my favorite of all time, baby. And I also do love using the katana on some of these enemies because, well, I like using the machete whenever we do get the melee boost, but with no melee boost, the katana is literally the perfect weapon for taking down some of these fast rotters, because one sneak attack slice, 105 damage. One normal slice, 35 damage. Do the math. That equals out 140 damage on the dot. For the low cost of 2 swings, we can take out some of these zombies in one fell swoop. They will never know what hath hit them, you included. Well, they do know what hits them, but for about like 5 milliseconds, and then they die. It's a very sad existence, but welcome to the existence of zombies. What up, Watcher? You wanna join the club? Oh, it's a little bit exclusive, but I'm happy to give you an invite over here to the club of dead zombies. Please take it. It's attached to the end of my very sharp katana. Yeah, yeet. There you go. Oh, he was so excited his head flew off. Man, I've never been so excited that my head flies off, but that's how you know. That's how you know we got a great product here. Okay, this club, that's how much people want to be a part of it. That blood their heads just fly off, dude. Now that is insane. Hopefully I could run through here without... Can I actually sneak attack this guy? No sneak attack. He definitely noticed us. Well, that is unfortunate. Let's try to make our way through here, though. I just want to try and sneak attack as many enemies as we can. We're going to lure this guy out to the best of our ability. Then we're going to take him down. It's going to take us 4 swoops, unfortunately. I think, oh, we do have the Hunter over here. Hello, Hunter. Oh my God, I can never sneak up on this guy. Is it just not possible? Do you want an invite to the club as well, Hunter? Oh my God, I'm going to run out of freaking e-invitations, man. I got to generate all these URLs to make it happen. But for the Hunter... anything. Oh, his head exploded too. Well, it flew off. It didn't explode. Man, I love how excited these zombies are to join my club. It is really just doing amazing things for my self-confidence. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, let's bring this dude out to play. Come on, little crawler. Come out, wherever you are. To finish him off over there. We'll go and get to looting up the loot in a little bit here. First things first. I do want to... there you go. We're going to lure this fast rodder over. Oh, no. I am required to spread some vitamin P, please. We have a freshly decapitated body. The perfect location to deposit these much needed to be deposited vitamins. Oh, now we smell bad though. Oof. That means we can't sneak attack people anymore. Oh man. Alright, well I guess I'll just kill you the old-fashioned way, fast rodder. That's right. You get to fight me for a couple of seconds extra before your death comes upon us, but... in more exciting news than killing zombies. Ooh, there's a lot of angry zombies! Let's take care of these dudes. But then in more exciting news than just decapitating some zombies, although it's pretty hard to beat that excitement. Dude, that crawler. Oh, that was the Hunter stuff that I just never looted. Y'all, that freaking crater and what we saw out of it with some of these context clues that we are able to connect things are looking freaking loco. I cannot. How did you notice me, Fast Rodder? Like, come on, bro. Come on. I get that I smell bad. But I don't smell that bad now, do I? Seriously, it's just some exciting stuff, man. And like, if this new update does indeedly do incorporate this crater, like Sector 7 plus, oh my God, where did you come from? I'm preparing myself to attack the freaking foreman over there. It's Sector 7 just gonna be a whole different beast, y'all. If it seriously brings with it the potentiality of PvP, but also the freaking crater and everything that's gonna indubitably encompass, like, oh my God. I'm just excited to see that crater in the multiplayer context. I was excited for the crater period, but now that we have confirmation that it's gonna be on the multiplayer side of things, that is freaking huge, and it could just mean so much. And like, that just might be such a big location. It could have been so many things for so many different reasons. And it's why I'm looking forward to hearing what y'all got to say about it in that comment section down below as well. Like I was saying, I want to get to the bottom of this. I want to hear what everyone thinks about it. And oftentimes having these types of discussions, like seriously, we have literally nailed updates on the dot ahead of time, thanks to the awesome things that y'all do have to share and to deduce from some of the stuff that we are showing off. So I'm seriously looking forward to hearing what that case might be for today. I excitedly await to see what those comments are composed of today. But then again, I'm excited to see those comments every single freaking day. And speaking of things I'm excited of hopefully y'all all having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that only keeps on getting better from here on out, whether that be from the video, bringing you a smile, bringing you a giggle, anything or everything like that. Does not matter to me how a little bit of joy might be able to make its way into your lives. I'm just crossing my fingers that is exactly what does occur, whether it be from some goofy stuff we get going on in today's adventures and or misadventures, depending on how you look at things, or whatchamacallit, ooh, jerky, or anything else going on in them wonderful lives of yours. And also, ooh, I will grab the copper instead, little bit more valuable. or anything else going on in the wonderful lives of yours. Like, I don't know, a funny yokel that you heard, a funny little thing that you noticed out in the streets of this vast world, or maybe even just a quality meme. Quality meme. Listen, a quality meme that can get a good giggle out of me sometimes. And sometimes when I need a new giggle, and that meme just appears at the perfect time, seriously, it can just make your day. So long story short, may the memes be with you. That's what I'm crossing my fingers for. And all sources and forms of joy. But speaking of joy, well, I got a source of it. It is called a raid. And that's exactly where we are going to be heading to right about meow. I am way too far away, way too little time. We're going to Nicholas Santy house, where we are going to be able to kill Lucy Luck with a Glockma. That's exactly what I am looking forward to, y'all. And we only got to kill her once, so it's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal, if you ask me. It'll help us get a couple of teeth at a relatively cheap value. Oh, dude, I just love the fact that we found car batteries, too. Seriously, today has been a kind day to us. I seriously hope your days are just as, if not even more kinder than ours has been to us. Nick Santy, let us fight Lucy Luck. She needs to die. Sorry, Lucy, but this pistol drizzle will be your doom. Easy peasy 5 teeth, easy peasy task, and okie dokie. Now that we got those errands out of the way, listen, Carl, as much as I would love to trade with you, I gotta save up my teeth for bigger and better things. It's called a cat backpack, baby. And the time is nigh. Mind good friends, after a couple of swigs of water and deliberately avoiding the shower. Y'all know me. I like to be a stanky lad when it comes to raiding. It's to give them a heads up so they know what to expect when you can smell the stank from miles away. That's how you know your boy Star, he's a-coming. He's a-coming. He's gonna be a-coming around the mountain when he comes, and when he does, oh mama, it's gonna be fugly. And not for me. Oh, it's gonna be fugly for the base of the unfortunate lad that is on the receiving end of my hatchets, high explosives, and all forms of raiding measures. And today, that lad is by the name of Labs. Oh, that's almost close to the word lad. Labs 076. He raided me. He left footsteps, and he's small brain because he left footsteps. I'm big brain because I see the footsteps and I follow them. What happens when small brain and big brain collide? A base raid. What happens? Big brain usually wins, and oh, it appears as if we have a little bit of a bigger complex that we got to break into. I like the looks of that. Now the question becomes, where does the breaking and entering begin? Luckily for y'all, your boy Star has come prepared for the occasion. After a little bit of scouting and base raid research, we know exactly what we gotta do. Right over into this wall or so, we just gotta place a strategic little high explosive, a strategic little bada bing bada boom. And we are into none other than the chest room. We just gotta take down a couple of these pesky little zombies that think, why can I not move? Hello, why am I not moving, dude? What is going on? Okay, that was weird. My game just like, oh, movement, that's overrated. You don't need to do that. No, movement is very properly rated. I do need to do it. Oh my god, dude, I hate when my game does that, where it just randomly stops letting me move. Hello, stack of oak planks. Okay, already decently valuable. Stack of the strong alcohol. I'll take a little bit of that, and we still got a couple of more chests that we could break into here. Well, let's go ahead and do exactly that. Woo! We got more hatchets. We got a stack of first aid kits. We got a couple of raw resources. 4 wrenches. You'll love to see it. Any wrench supply is always a good supply, if you ask me. It's hammer time as well. We'll go ahead and grab that and continue chopping on through some of these chests and seeing what they got in store. Woo! They got some good stuff, baby. We got another wrench. We got some engine parts. 12 aluminum bars that may or may not be mine. We got some aluminum wire. We got 4 oak planks. There's some more rubber parts. And honestly, after we blow through a few more hatchets, I kind of like, I do like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. In terms of the raw resources, those 4 things on the bottom, they intrigue me. Maybe we will acquire them. Time will tell. What do we got in here? We got some raw resources. I think we also made enough noise. Yep. To summon up the next wave of obnoxious little punks known as the Raider zombies. You know, although they're not really Raider zombies. They're more of raid defense zombies because these guys don't raid. They don't want the loot. They simply want to stop me from collecting my loot. And it's very rude, I tell you. Very rude to stop another man in the middle of their raid. Woo! That is definitely our Glock 17. And I will definitely be taking that off your hands, Mr. Chest. Thank you. Thank you very much. Might go ahead and grab that red ticket over there too. Any amount of red tickets is usually something that I'm a fan of. Let's check this out over here. Woo! Definitely. Oh, we got a couple of stacks of paint too. I like paint because I like new chopper skins. Every season usually brings them. I like being prepared to create them. Speaking of which, it's about time that we rock a new chopper skin sometime here soon as well. Definitely will keep that in mind as we prepare to whip something a little bit new. Speaking of which, this is a revenge raid, so it doesn't actually matter what we put into our chopper. But if this were a normal raid, in case y'all do not know, whatever you put into your chopper, the raiders who then ask for their fair share of the raid, they're not gonna know about what went on in the chopper. So if you put the most valuable stuff in the chopper and everything else you have is trash, the raiders will think you just raided trash and they won't ask for as much. That, my friends, is a win. Now let's just go ahead and break into the rest of this base. I don't think that there's gonna be anything, but for the case of showing it off for y'all, definitely something I want to do. Oh, there is that next wave of zombies. We could actually break through a couple of these workbenches if we wanted to. Not the most incredible thing in the world, but hey, it's something. Let's just go ahead and blow through a couple of these toxic abominations here. Let's be careful because we are on the brink of our armor completely being destroyed. There you go. We dealt with those dudes over there. Well, why don't we break into this wall over here? And we should be able to show that I don't think there's going to be anything here either. Nope, just a little bit of that. I think there's like a shower in that little blockade there. And we require high explosives to get into this wall, but I don't think that one really has much within it either. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way things went. Let's check out what's within this workbench. Okay, we got a little bit of iron, nothing too incredible. And there are a couple of wooden workbenches, but honestly, I'm happy. I got all the wood products that a lad like me could ask for. At this point in time, it's just time for me to, well, fill up my inventory with the best stuff that I want. So I will be the judge of that. Fill it to the brim and put it to the best use imaginable by hoarding it back at home. Definitely gonna grab some of these paints, by the way. But before I go and grab all of that loot, that is gonna go to start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival, because y'all probably don't just want to watch me sift through loot for a few minutes so I could get the perfect loot and bring it back home. Y'all have seen exactly what this base does have to offer. I just gotta pick out exactly what I personally need at this point in time. But hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. Super hype about some of the creator stuff that we were breaking down. That is absolutely freaking incredible. That's gonna be hype. And Sector 7 looks like it's got some interesting stuff cooking up. I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about it. Best of luck in the giveaway, but that's going to go to start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.